Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share my experience of both biometrics at Mumbai VAC and interview experience at Mumbai US Consulate General. So my biometrics was on 15th of May 2024. It was a pretty smooth process. I was let into the building 2-3 minutes after I arrived at that location, and my biometrics were taken and photo was taken. The entire process took about 30 minutes in Mumbai, and it was pretty straightforward and simple. So that was my biometric process. Now the main process at the interview process. So this was my experience. So I arrived at my interview location. There was a huge line outside the Mumbai consulate, and I spent approximately 1 hour in the sun outside in the line, and then I was let into the building after my passport was checked. And again, inside also there is a sitting area, but again there is a huge line. It took me 2 more hours, and after that I was guided to a particular counter where they took my biometrics and where they scanned my passport, and then I was guided to another counter for visa interview. Now, this was my experience of visa interview. What I saw around was that visas were getting accepted pretty quickly. Within 1 minute, the visa were getting accepted. There were more acceptance than rejections. I did see rejections. I was a bit unfortunate to be in a line where the visa interview was long. The person who was taking my interview was taking about five minutes of interview time per candidate, and he was rejecting a lot of visas, and few of the people in front of my line had gotten their visa rejected, including immediate person in front of me. So when I went onto the counter, I was a bit nervous, but then I gathered my nerves. The questions were pretty standard. Why I want to pursue this master's degree, why I want to go to this master's degree and change my major. I did my bachelor's in aeronautical engineering, so I was generally changing my major, and hence they asked me why I want to change this major. In addition to that, they asked me about my prior visits to US and inquired a little bit about my background as well. They did also ask me about my parents' profession and what do my parents make. So all of that information I gave them, and after about 5 minutes, my visa got approved, and I got the visa. But I would suggest that you see the mock interviews that are over here in the YouTube, and you prepare. There is a pretty standard list of questions, and you go through it, and 4 out of 5 questions you will get from that list. One googly question that I got was that why did I not pursue my management degree earlier if I already had interest for a very long time? And I had to say that I had a dual interest in my past, and now I have a singular interest towards management, and that's why now I'm pursuing my management degree. And so that was my overall experience both with biometrics and visa interview. Be prepared for any googly questions as well, and be prepared for any sort of weird questions that might come to your mind during your preparation of this US visa interview, and note the answer down. Ultimately, two things that the officers are trying to test out is that you have not selected this degree on a whim. You have thought through the degree, you have done your research, and this is the correct move for your career, and that's why you are pursuing this degree. And secondly, you do not have any intent to stay in US after you complete this degree, and you intend to come back. So those two intents is what they are going to check. And also they asked me for my funding as well, and so you have to be pretty clear who is funding you, who is sponsoring you, or have you taken loan. So you have to be pretty clear with your amounts. At Mumbai Consulate, you can mention those amounts in rupees. There's no problem in that, but you can also mention them in USD. So have those figures in head, how much amount of loan you have taken, and what does it convert in terms of USD, and how much savings you have, and what does it convert in USD. So have those and present both the figures, and you will be in a good spot. So that was my overall experience, and wishing you best of luck. Do practice well.